Hi, my name is Jasmine
And I'm Yin,
and we are from Cloop. It stands for Closing the Fashion Loop.
and this is our masterclass on how we turn our conscious side hustle into a full-fledged business. At Cloop, our mission is to reduce fashion waste and overconsumption by providing sustainable shopping alternatives and solutions for your unwanted textiles. On my side, I actually accidentally founded Cloop through Second Guru's Zero Waste Bootcamp back in 2019.
And for me, I was just basically a self-confessed shopaholic that's looking for an alternative way of enjoying fashion, maybe in a more sustainable way. Yeah, so long story short, I committed to zero shopping on fast fashion item, and I basically got my clothes or free stuff from free cycle groups on Facebook, and that's how I met Cindy, which is our ex-partner, and then she introduced Yin.
Yes, so after meeting Jasmine, I thought we have the same mission, we have the same goal, why not we work on it together?
Yeah, so you are not alone in this game. You can always partner and collaborate with like-minded individuals like this fella over here.
This fella
as well. So yeah, do it together, don't do it alone.
So after meeting and talking, we actually organized our first ever swap in 2 weeks, which is
not recommended, but you can definitely still do it. Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, I'm sure all of us know the stats that we generate about more than 150 billion garments annually, and this itself is unsustainable. And if we want to have a livable, sustainable future, I think circular fashion business is important and is the way forward. That's it, I finished in 10 seconds.
Simple, right? It just involves us putting in our weekday nights to meet, to do a lot of desktop work, doing sorting on the weekends, or sometimes even committing our full weekends to an event
And public holiday.
So
People rest, we work. Yeah. Well, got us going full time. So we met our textile recycling partner sometime in May 2022, and he gave us he bring us on a giant leap to double the textile recycling rate in Singapore by planting textile recycling bin around Singapore, and that got us really excited, and we can see a lot of work coming through, and we decided to just publish, quit our jobs, and then just do this full time. Okay.
not necessarily a skill, but you will need passion and you'll need a purpose to drive you. Unfortunately, not everything that we are passionate about would be something the public cares about or even needs. So you need to find a niche within this passion that you have. You need to find what is lacking in the current ecosystem and then see where you can fill the gaps. So for Cloop, we thought maybe we can do it in a more simple manner, do per item, and see if people would like to adopt this system.
Yeah. So instead of waiting for them to come to us, we pop up in various places in Singapore to bring the alternative to others. Yeah.
And essentially, we also don't see ourselves as like competitors because after all of us are working towards the same goal and we want to service like a wider audience together. So collaboration.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, in the realm of sustainability, there is no competition, maybe healthy competition, but there's more collaboration. So it's not about ego fighting, but it's towards eco.
I like that.
It's not about pride, who can do better or not. We just try to streamline our process because we are a small team anyway, and also just to provide another alternative.
Yeah. So we find that when we try to do things alone, it actually makes things harder for us. And we thankfully have a lot of friends here and there, a lot of volunteers that will reach out and say, oh, do you need help in this area, or do you want to collaborate to do this together? And we take their offer to help because after all, we cannot do everything by ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We also try not to be everything or try to do everything by ourselves. It's not possible. So we are also happy to receive. So if you offer, we will take. Do not be afraid to receive as well. Be a happy receiver, happy giver. Okay?
Yeah, so one example is our swappers used to ask us a lot, oh, do you do kids swap? Right? Because a lot of them have kids, and you know, kids grow out of their clothes like within months. So instead of trying to sort kids' clothes and do it ourselves, we now work with a kids partner, Fumbles Jumbles, Fumbles and Jumbles, and what how we do is just do a swap together, and they will set up the kids portion. The sign up will just be one. We'll just do the sign up together, one channel, but then we'll still be able to offer kids clothes. Fumbles and Jumbles can tap on our network, and we can service a need that our swappers need.
In a nutshell, just make it work. Just make the collaboration work. Yeah, otherwise you will have to end up doing the whole new world of kids' clothes by yourself. So no thanks. Yeah.
Another thing is, don't buy things if you don't need them, or rather buy only what you can afford. There's also another way where you can look into grants, because now, especially for eco projects, there are a lot of grants out there.
Eco Green Funds is one of them.
SG Eco Fund.
SG Eco.
So,
sorry to cut you.
I can continue.
Maybe don't say don't buy lah. Don't usually, when you tell people don't, it's like very negative.
Okay, I can
just like tap on your
I
existing
can start,
resources.
yes.
Tap on your existing resources. So if you have a project or ideas, don't be afraid to start, and don't be afraid to make mistakes. But however, learn from your mistakes, because some mistakes can be quite costly, and get the feedbacks, improve, and also I think expand beyond just school project. If you see a potential in it, just take it on, bring it all out.
Like what I did.
Yeah. Accidentally.
Beyond Second Guru's Bootcamp.
Yeah.
You guys started me on.
Yes. Good luck.